Ever been scared of your money like this morning, Monday morning, you were absolutely just afraid to open your online banking? Me too. Sometimes after being laid off, or there's a medical injury, or you're after a divorce, money's scary because it's uncertain. It's things that we're not used to. So sometimes on a Monday morning, we need a little help. That's why I love to have a money verse of the week. I love to lean on biblical principles and things that I know that have worked out historically. I mean, if you think about history, things go in cycles. We can learn from the past. Same thing from the Bible. There are actually stories that we can learn from and apply today to help guide us because sometimes we just need a little help. So, what is the money verse of the week that I'm focusing on this week? It is Proverbs 10:4, where diligent hands link to wealth. Lazy hands lead to poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. What does that mean? Well, a lot of times, yeah, if we're sitting lazy on the couch, is it going to bring us wealth? No, it's not going to bring us very much money. But when we plan ahead and we're diligent, yeah, that can bring so many opportunities into our life. So the word diligent is actually my word for the year. And my dear friend Yvonne of Blessed and Faithful sends me my bracelet that reminds me of my word of the week. Got them on right now. So the word diligent is what I want to focus on this week. And in Proverbs 10:4, again, lazy hands bring poverty. Diligent hands bring wealth. So what are three steps? Just three. I can implement today, just one day at a time, one week at a time, that help me not feel so scared about my money. First step is identify your feelings. I know money mindset just sounds really kind of fluffy, but it's not. Our money mindset, how we feel about our money, is key. I know I can be an emotional spender. I had to really start identifying those feelings. If I was upset, if I was sad, you know what? Sometimes I go, you know what? I'm just going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to get that cup of coffee. I don't care how much it costs. Or what? I really need those shoes. I think they're going to make me feel better. Or how many of us eat? I used to eat ice cream all the time. So our feelings really do guide our money. So right now, how do you feel about your money this morning on this Monday morning? Because I like to never miss my Monday. It's always a theme of mine. And so, how am I feeling today? What is my feelings? Am I scared? Am I afraid? Am I excited? Am I ready to be a better steward with my money? So, one step, identify your feelings and write it down. Number two, identify what you see. Get out your phone and I want you to scroll through your online banking. What's coming up today? What's about to come out of my bank account? Am I prepared? Do I see what I'm going to eat today for lunch? Am I prepared for that financially? Just being able to identify and see, sometimes when we see something, it calms, right? We don't feel so afraid about our money. We're like, okay, I think I got it today. I can see it. So one, we're going to identify what our feelings are. Two, we're going to identify what we see. And the third step, identify our strategy. What's our plan? Today, tomorrow, this week, because we're only looking at one thing at a time. What's my plan? Do I need to plan out my meals for this week? Because you know what? I only have $50 for entire groceries for myself, for my family. How can I plan out my meals for the week? How can I plan out, okay, I know that this bill and this bill are going to come out this Friday. How can I make a little extra money? What can I sell that's in my garage that I can go sell and make a little extra money? I know that bill is taken care of. Because sometimes when we plan ahead, right, the plans of the diligent bring wealth. When we plan ahead, wow, that makes things easier. That makes me feel a little bit more calmer. That makes me feel not so scared about my money for this week. So let's stop being lazy, right? Which could bring poverty because we're not planning ahead. It brings the overdrafts. Right? No one likes that white card in the mail, right? It helps us plan ahead so that we are very diligent and we plan for our wealth because we don't plan. So, for example, I've been reading in Leviticus lately, and if they did not plan ahead for this tabernacle to build, God would have never been able to bring down and fill up that tabernacle so that he could see people that could see his glory. We've got to plan ahead. We've got to listen. Okay, what do you have planned for me this week? All right, I'm going to be diligent. Another word for diligent is careful, to persevere, right? So these are just 3 steps so we can follow the money verse of the week of Proverbs 10:4. That poverty, we don't want that. We want the wealth. So lazy hands bring poverty, the diligent bring wealth. Have a great week.